Today, as you can see in the title of the video, I will be attempting to make some sorrel. So if you're interested in that, then just keep on watching. So hey guys, welcome back to Vibing with Andwele. So as you can see where I'm at, yeah, my background, you can see that I am in the kitchen, right? So the last video, the first and the last video that I created here in the kitchen, where I baked that banana bread, was somewhat of a disaster, not necessarily because I didn't know what I was doing, but because I was not familiar with a function on the stove. Because we know, Jamaicans know that we use gas stove. We don't have the broil feature, which is the top getting heat from the top, right? And I explored that. I was a bit too much adventurous, it seems. I should have done my research. So because I turned up the broil too high, and then I put the cake right underneath the burner, the heat, where the heat source, the thing caught a fire. And I'll insert a video somewhere. Right, so that burned up, well, top burned for that, but it was still good nonetheless, because I know what I'm doing, right? If I'm not confident about anything, I'm confident about my baking skills. Anyways, I'm not baking today. That will come in another video. I'm not sure how I'm gonna post these videos, but anyway, so today we're making sorrel. So for people who do not know what sorrel is, it is a plant that is similar or somewhat the same like a hibiscus, the hibiscus flower, right? So it is native to the Caribbean and the hotter climates. I've seen people growing it here in the US, right? The Jamaicans growing it. I haven't been so fortunate. I don't think that would work out for me. I'm not going to try that, because I remember before I left Jamaica, I tried planting it in Jamaica and it didn't really work out. So I'm just by it where I see it, right? But so it is a flower that when it matures, it has a look. I'm gonna post a picture in this corner, one of these corners that you can see, and it is commonly used or done during the Christmas season, yeah, December, right? And it's a very delicious drink. I was on today, Saturday, by the way, I was on a webinar with my program, and they were talking about the whole food, and I saw some of the African folks were saying they had a different name for it. So if you're from another country and you do know sorrel, you can go ahead and comment in the comment section, what do you guys call sorrel, right? So I know every country has a different name for the same food, and sorrel is not the same. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking too much. Anyways, so growing up, I would normally see my parents, family members, go to the market. They'll purchase like a couple pounds of sorrel. They get the fresh one. I know that they're different type, the red one, and then you can get another variation. I'm in the US, I cannot get that. But I remember the other day, I heard some people talking about a Mexican store that was in my area, right? And the Mexican stores are the one of the major places you can go and get like Jamaican stuff, ground provision, and some Jamaican items, right? Because you don't easily get them in the normal, in Walmart. Like for example, my Walmart, their international section hardly has anything, right? So you have to either go to the Mexican store, or you have to go to like some African store, or Publix sometimes will have some of the Jamaican items. So on this, I heard that they had the sorrel. I assume that this is the sorrel. It marks it's in a Ziploc bag. It's dried sorrel. I'm hoping it has Jamaica on it. Right, and you can see the price. It's yeah. I bought it for $5.99, $6. It's about £1. I don't know. This feel like £1 to me, right? So I bought it. I bought 2 bags. I'm going to try 1 bag to see, because this is the first time. I've never done this before. I only drink the sorrel, but I've never participated in making it. And again, in Jamaica, they normally use the fresh sorrel, but I heard that the dried one is much stronger, much richer. So let's try it out and see. So I spoke with my mother prior to making this video. She gave me a rundown and some tips how to do it. So I'm going to start the process because, from my experience of them drawing sorrel in Jamaica, they normally, draw, as they say, draw it. That's how they normally say, draw it. They normally do it like overnight, 12 hours about 12 hours. They normally leave it to draw, or to fuse or whatever, for straining and sweetening and all of that. So I'll be starting the process on Saturday. Hopefully tomorrow morning I can finish sweeten it and so on. I might do some baking tomorrow as well, because it's one of those weekends. All right, so I have the sorrel. I'm gonna wash this because I'm Jamaican. I wash everything. Normally people would put spices in their sorrel as well. I'm not really a fan of those little small stuff. What are they called? Paprika. It's paprika. Not paprika. Paprika is the red thing. Cloves and the pimento, I think. Those little small things, I don't like them. I'm just going to use ginger. So the foreign broke off. So the foreign ginger doesn't, from my experience of using it to make juice, natural juice, it is not really strong. So I picked up this huge piece of ginger, right? I have another little piece, and I also have some ginger extract that I bought when I went to the Jamaican area. Yeah. So I'm gonna use maybe about half of this ginger, because I don't really like too much ginger. Yeah. But Jamaicans, like my family, for example, when they make stuff with ginger, you better prepare, because one sip and that will burn out your throat. I'm gonna use about half of this container. I'm gonna go boil the water. I'm gonna peel the ginger, and tomorrow when I'm seasoning, I'm gonna use some dark sugar. Yeah, I'm all kind of out of the brown sugar. I'm using brown sugar, and I'm gonna use some of we know this, yeah? Ray and his nephew. Yes, you have to, I'm gonna use a little of that, as well as some red label wine, right? So I have these stuff because I've been baking some fruit cake and so forth. Again, another video will be coming on that. So I'll be putting some red wine with my sugar and my rum. I know, let's keep our fingers crossed that it comes out as how it should. All right, so I'm back. So this is the amount of water. This is half of the pitcher, about 9 cups of water. So I'm pouring this into my pressure cooker. Oftentimes, so this is the amount of ginger. So I peel the ginger. I know some people scrape it, whatever. I peel it. I wash it, peel it, and this is the amount of ginger. I feel like this is not enough. Because as I said before, I don't know if I should have beaten it, like try to beat out the juice or something. I don't know if I need to cut it a little smaller. I feel like I'm gonna cut it a little smaller. I'm gonna just cut it a little smaller and then pour this into the water that is on the fire. Let it come to a boil, and then I'm going to pour that boiling water. So now, another thing that I've noticed, as I said, every year, sorrel is something that is done every year, and I remember growing up, I would always be curious and I ask the question, why don't you, put the sorrel in the pot? And the response was that because, especially the aluminum pots, that the sorrel is so strong that I guess it reacts with the pot or something, and it's not healthy. So my folks they normally keep the sorrel in like a bucket. Like, yeah, they would normally have a specific. My mother always have a specific this little bucket that she used to do sorrel, and she have another bucket when she is doing like mass production of Christmas cake and so forth. So that's the main reason why I'm using this plastic container, so that just in case, because I don't want to kill myself before time, man, or poison myself, or you know. So yeah, so I'm just winging this, following the ancestors and just trusting the process. Hopefully it comes out well. Hopefully I don't do anything wrong like that banana bread. I end up wasting my money, So I cut up, yeah. So I think I cut up the ginger a little bit smaller. I'm going to add this to the pot. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I feel like if I put something else in there. That is it. So it's boiling right now. I'm gonna cover up the pot and let the ginger hopefully boils out. Anyways, any amount of sorrel this is, I'm gonna rinse this because yeah, it was dried. I'm sure they didn't wash it. And now I'm wondering if it was a good idea to wash it, because like just adding little water to it, you can see the redness will come out. Anyways, so I rinsed it off under the pipe. Look at that. You see the redness already? Oh my god. So it's crazy. So I have my ginger water. You can smell that ginger scent. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this onto it. So this is it. The mic battery died, so this is the next day. So I poured it into a bigger container, and I'm about to strain off the sorrel. So that's what I'm currently doing. I don't remember what else I was saying. Was here strain. Yeah, and then we'll go from there where we'll start sweetening. Yeah, you can see that richness, you can see that red color. Yeah. Oh, so I strained it already. I don't know why the battery, my thing seems like the battery is dead. So like this is the second time that I recorded a piece, and then when I stop it, I realized that there's no audio. So as you can realize, I had to voice over that. Anyway, so I have the sorrel. So we're using some light brown sugar, and again the amount of sugar that you use is based on your taste, how you want it, as well as we'll be using the red label wine and the rum. The red label wine has some kind of sweetness to it, so yeah, so we're gonna do that. Yeah. And we have to stir until that the sugar is dissolved. Definitely need more sugar. Yeah. Put the sugar in there. I don't taste the ginger any at all. Maybe I should have beaten up ginger. Oh well. Next time I will do that. still. How much sugar is this? This is 2 pounds of sugar, and I got about 1.5 pounds of sugar. Let's mix this out and see. So people, it was a break in transmission. I had to pause because obviously. So again, this is the first time I'm doing this. The sorrel was too strong. It was so bitter. It was so bitter. I was wondering if I did something wrong, but had to stop the recording to call my mother. And off camera, I went ahead and I put this amount of red label in there. I don't want to make it too strong. I might put a little bit more. The ginger that I cut up yesterday, I should have beat the ginger. I should have beat up the ginger. That's my error. Next time I'll do that. I had about half. So this is a ginger flavor that I had bought from somewhere. I had about half of it in the bottle. I ended up using the entire bottle. Yeah. And I also used about maybe about half cup of the rum. I already threw that in there. I end up like the gallon turned into, it's now like about 2 gallons. So I'm pretty much making sorrel for the entire month of December. Yeah, it was too strong, right? So that little bag, so now I know that small bag of dried sorrel is too much. I need to use maybe about 1/4 of it or half of it because, yeah. So this is, let me try to fix this. So this is what I currently, let me just take it out. So this is what I currently have. So I have that, this. So this is what I've been experimenting on, yeah. And I've perfected. I need to add water to this and this. Yeah, I don't have a big container, so I have to be hitting it with all 3. So I taste some of the sorrel, I taste some of this, and I also made one of my friends taste it and they said it's okay. So yeah, I think it's good now. So I added all of that to the water plus this. I feel like I'm going to add this. It's too strong. I still need to add some more water to it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will, come back for the final remarks. Right? I need to do this off camera, experiment and get it right. Yeah. So I'm back again. Yeah. So I have this whole thing right here. I have that, and as I don't think I said, am I okay? Am I okay? The ginger is gingering. Like the ginger start kicking in. The half bottle that I put in there plus the other ginger, my head feel like way. Maybe I put too much rum in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go try to butter this up because this is a whole lot. And I have to start cooking. Today's Sunday. I haven't started cooking my Sunday dinner or anything. So I'm gonna butter this up and I'll be back. I don't know what kind of video. Maybe I don't even want to post this because this has been crazy. So guys, I am finally done. Hold on a minute. In my Arby's cup. Again, the ginger wasn't tasting at first, but it creeped up. But yeah, nice. Nah, I'm not promoting Arby's, by the way. Typical Jamaican, These cups are very hard plastic. I ain't gonna throw them away. They're my regular cups. But you see that consistency. You see how that redness. Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I was stressing myself out at first, but I did it. My mother was saying that I loved out myself too much. I was definitely doubting when it started to get bitter and so forth. This is what I mean. So a tour of the label, and I'm gonna put this down and try to make it ferment. The longer you keep it, the stronger it gets. Yeah, turns into wine. So that's the plan for this one. And I mean, so these are clean. The bottled waters that I had to add to the drink, I just fill them up with the beverage, and 1 whole gallon of this that I'm gonna put in my fridge, right? Plus my liquor cup right here that I'm sipping on while I start my cooking at 4:30. I don't know what time I'm gonna come out the kitchen today, and I have school tomorrow. I wanted to bake today as well. That's off the table. I might do that after school when I come in from school tomorrow, okay? So guys, thank you for watching. I need to name this chaotic cooking because chaotic kitchen are kitchen videos. This was chaotic. This was stressful for me. And again, it was stressful. But anyways, I thank you if you stayed to the end. If these were a whole lot of clips, I don't know if this is going to be long or short. But if you stayed to the end, thank you for watching. Before you go, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for some more videos. Some more videos gonna be dropping very soon. Yeah. Big up on yourself. I'm out.